Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt with EPG Insurance, and we are the Senior Placement Agent Insurance Specialists throughout the country. Today, we're going to talk about the number one thing you can do to avoid a lawsuit in the first place. So, a lot of people don't know this, and it's terrifying actually if you think about it, but there's only 4 states in the entire country that require assisted living facilities to carry liability insurance as part of the licensing process. Now, the caveat to that is if they have a Medicaid contract, typically they are going to be required to carry insurance, but most of the facilities that you're going to be working with are private pay facilities, and so they may not have any insurance requirements at all. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, a lot of the facilities, like I said, a shocking number, don't have insurance. I would say about 50% of the people that come to us for insurance quotes on their facility have never carried it before. And they've been in business for many years as well. So it's not all new ventures that don't have insurance. So what does that mean for you as a placement agent? Well, it means 2 things. One, you want to build into your vetting process that you ask for their certificate of insurance, that you're verifying for the families that you're working with, that all of the facilities that you contract with carry active liability insurance. Now, the second thing is you want to ask for that certificate of insurance from them every year because insurance renews every 12 months, obviously. So you want to make sure that they're maintaining active coverage before you do each placement. So, since you're not an insurance expert, how do you verify that they have adequate insurance limits? Well, it's actually pretty easy. So all that you have to do is you take your insurance certificate that we provide you, and you line it up right next to the insurance certificate that the facility gives you. The coverages should look almost identical. So you should see a couple of key things on there. One of them being general liability. You want to see at least $1 million per incident, $2 million aggregate. And then you also want to see professional liability, which will be listed down towards the bottom of the certificate. The professional liability, you also want to see at least $1 million and then $2 million aggregate. Your certificate will most likely have something called hired and non-owned auto on there. That's something that we recommend. And then some facility certificates will also list out the physical and sexual abuse coverage. Ideally, we want to see at least $100,000 per incident, $300,000 total for the abuse and molestation coverage. But ultimately, that's up to you if you are comfortable working with a facility that doesn't carry that coverage. The big one is going to be the professional liability because that's their care of the residents outside of the sexual abuse and molestation part. So take your certificate, their certificate, put them side by side. They should look almost identical. And if they do, you are good to go. If they don't, or if they can't produce a certificate of insurance, that's where you have to make a decision on if you're comfortable accepting the liability if something goes south. Because ultimately, if there's a lawsuit, and the facility doesn't have insurance, the placement agent tends to be one of the first people on the hook that gets sued. So just be careful with that. And again, if you have any questions at all, or if any of this is unclear, feel free to reach out to us directly. We love coaching people, and we are passionate about the senior placement insurance industry. So the best way to contact us is seniorplacementinsurance.com or epgagency.com. And then, of course, you can always pick up the phone and give me a call, too, at 480-941-4895. Again, Jeff Schmidt, 480-941-4895. Thanks for helping people, and you go out and have a great day.